Hey guys, long time no see. I am trying to get back into the habit of doing videos, and if you follow me on Instagram, I'll apologize right off the bat. You've already seen a version of this video over there. But I thought I'd try to get back in the groove of talking about some of my favorite TV and fandom things and planners. A couple of years ago, if you look back in my channel, you'll see that I tried to do the whole plan with me thing. I tried to do each week themed for a television show, and it was overwhelming and it was crazy, and I didn't keep up. And sorry to anybody who was following me that I didn't keep up. And I can't promise you I'm going to keep up this time, but I have a little bit different incentive, and I think the plan not to try to do a weekly spread, because that was a little much for me. But here's what I'm excited about. So this is the 2020 Supernatural Planner from Conquest Journals. I'll show that to you right here. So you can see it's Conquest Journal, though without an S.com. And you can find them easily on Instagram. I mean, just search Conquest Journals, you will find them, and I'll put a link in the description of this video as well. I've been following Conquest for a really long time. They are fangirls who, really made a business out of their passion for supernatural and conventions and all of that. And they've just grown so much, and they've done so many wonderful things that yeah, I wanted to support them this year. I've had scrapbooks in the past, but I've never had one of their planners. Being this last year of Supernatural, I thought it was the perfect time to jump in on one of their planners, and I found this under the Christmas tree after a lot of nudging. So let's take a look at it together. First of all, let me just tell you too, these are hefty planners. They are weighty. The pages are very thick, which is nice when you're writing. I haven't found a pen that bleeds through. I'm sure there's some that do, but I've had planners in the past, the papers are so thin, they bleed instantly. So I'm so excited about that. And this book, this one is dedicated to Pi. Yeah. So I am Teen Dean all the way. Hello, baby. I'm so Teen Dean that I thought this was hysterical. We all know Dean's love of pie, and you'll find it throughout this book. Now, the theme this year, because they've done other supernatural journals in the past, their theme is a sort of a graphic novel design. And you've got this nice little hefty divider that you can use to keep track of where you are. And we start off with some art, goals, stuff, and a place to write your business goals here, or your personal goals, family business. And you can see the style that they're working with. Really nice. Then we go into more pages for your 2020 goals. Now, I am not a visually creative person. I'm a writer. I love to write, but like things like this, just they make me go, oh, I don't know what to do with them. There's a couple of spots like that in here. So if you know what to do with these, tell me. I know you can do anything with them, but if you have ideas of what should go in here, I'd love to know. And then we get into the calendar, just, plain old calendar. And then you get into a bunch of these. This is the other pages that makes me go, I'm afraid to touch them. So this is a nice dot grid pattern that a lot of bullet journals use. And I know people use them for trackers and lists. So there's about 4 of these in the front. So yeah, again, open to suggestions of what you think I should do with, or ideas that you could do with a grid pattern like this, because I'm clueless. And then we get into the months. So every month starts with a don't forget, important dates, to-do list, wish list, and just a nice space to write in. I like these blank spaces. I think that's really nice, just to give you a place to kind of dump your thoughts. And then every month has a nice sturdy kind of laminated-y feeling tab sheet with some of the graphic novel-y pictures. And then we go into my favorite page, of course, is television. I have always wanted to have a television journal. It's kind of been one of my goals in life, if I could figure out how to do it, to create a journal just for television watching. I did once create a supernatural tracker for everybody watching the show, but I never finished it again. I'm famous for not finishing projects. I'm sure a lot of you understand. But yeah, and again, mostly because I'm graphically challenged. So yeah, so on my list someday, I'm going to meet up with a great graphics person and we're going to create a fantastic television journal. And yeah, sorry, I'm straying. So television journal. I do love, I saw that last year's had little retro TVs, which I would have adored, but I'm so happy to have a TV page. I'm a little, yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. Anyway, go watch Instagram, you'll hear me say these things. And then books, blogs, and then a place for movies. I love the check up or down. I did try in the past to keep track of all the movies I'd seen in a year, and I did a terrible job of keeping track. And I'm talking about like, not like movies I rewatched for the 900th time, like we watched Maltese Falcon for the 900th time yesterday. But, new movies, not always in the movies because I don't get there as much as I'd like. But I thought that's nice that it's every month because I tried keeping it on one central, like bullet journal style, and that didn't work. And then you've got your calendar and then this. So this is a really similar layout to, I think, a Happy Planner that I had once. Every Tuesday, it's Pig in the Poke special for Dean. And there's a nice little box over here that you can use for a picture, some stickers, places to write. And I like this because um, it's not telling you how to use it. This is the one place I am glad. I don't like a dated time. Sorry, I don't like a times down, or when it's just like a small space to write in. Like because again, I'm not doing a good job of this. I like the breakup of the day because I tend to think of my day this way. My morning is for my clients. My evening is kind of me where I write my books and work on my Instagram and social media for myself. And then this is kind of my wild card for things that I need to do. And I think that's how this is going to go. And I think these middle blocks will be places where I can decorate because I never understand people who do journal layouts, planner layouts, where they have a sticker in every box. So like, where do you write your to-dos? Like, isn't the part of planning a planner is planning? I know there's art journals, but I'm talking about planners. So you have this for every week, which is fun. And then, each individual month, you've got your covers. And then I'm not gonna show them all to you because I don't want to spoil it if you were buying one. I'm gonna just go to the end here so I can show you what comes in the back of the book. Let me just get there. So there are some blank pages in the back. I often use pages like these to keep things that come up, like things that I reoccur and need all the time, like the size of an image for some weird website I work on, or um, an email address to somebody that I'm constantly forgetting. I don't know, weird little bits of information that I revisit. I have clients that like I require a certain number of posts a month, and sometimes I'll just make a note of that. It's an easy, handy place to find information that I need on a regular basis in the back. We do have our year in review when we get there a year from now. Can you even believe I'm saying a year from now when it's going to be 2021? How weird is that going to be? So first time's highlights. How can I make next year better? I know one thing that's going to go here. Season finale of Supernatural. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's going to be sad. And then they have these super stickers. So again, fun coloration style, very much like a graphic novel. Um, and these fun Castile ones in the middle. So these are cool blocks and half blocks. Pie, lots of pie. Some border stickers. These are my only weirdness because they're the same, and I don't, as much as I like the three quotes, I can't see myself using them over and over and over again in different colors. Um, Quote bubbles, which I would love to use. I would love to write quotes in them, but my handwriting is not that small. So I'm not sure. I might just use them for things that say like, yikes and whatever. I don't know. And then some of your more traditional planner stickers, to-dos, dollar signs for payday, little hashtag signs, happy birthday, don't forget, big plans, and then just some nice color blocks that go with the theme of the whole journal, pie stickers. It's a little redundant on the pie stickers. Again, I'm not sure I would use so many of them. The tattoo stickers more so because you could kind of use these for bullet points. These are kind of big for that. And then lots of color bars. It's hard to tell, but they're actually broken. There's like little arrows here and everything. So there's actually quite a bit on this page. It's actually hard to tell how much there is because you can't see all the dividers. But and then the back. Now this is the part where you hug back. Sam, that is so sweet. And I understand these are cut like this because there was supposed to, they had planned to put pockets, but it didn't happen. But it's still cool. I think it's a neat thing. This is actually one of my favorite graphics in the whole book. I love the way this lays out. I love this here. I love the print on it. Very nice. So we'll just look at the back. And it's got a nice sturdy closure for you if you want to carry it around. So overall, I'm so pleased. I knew it would be quality because I know everything the girls make over there is quality. I can make an ASMR journal out of it. It's so hefty. And my biggest problem, I can tell you, is going to be writing in it for the first time because I am bad like that. I hate writing the first thing because once I do, I feel like, oh my God, I've written and now I have to do something. Now, like, I've ruined it. Same with the stickers. I'm really bad about using the stickers because I feel like, oh, I want to save them, but that's dumb. They're to use. And I need to sort of make a point of, putting one. There's not enough to put one in each one of these. There's enough for, I think, every two, like 2 stickers a month. But yeah, I just have to get in the I don't know why. I actually, you guys know. You know how it is. You all have journals around the house you've not written in because, like, it's too pretty to write in. Saving it for special. Same with those packs of stickers that you keep saving for the special day. So, no, use them. And you will see these are outlined. I was watching, who was I watching? Alana King. I may be pronouncing her first name wrong. Sorry. Great Supernatural fan that does a lot of fun Supernatural content. It might have been her, and it might have just been another planner person that I watch. And they highlighted the boxes. The person I watched highlighted all 3 in different colors, 3 rows, which is a little much for me. But I did like this effect, and I think I'm going to get some highlighters. I did this with a marker, but I heard highlighters work really nice to just add some color to the pages. And then this page, I know it's a Supernatural planner, but this page right here, this is what made me go, I got to go back to doing layouts. This is the premiere of Project Blue Book, which is my current new favorite fandom. I love you, Supernatural. You will always be dear and near and dear to my heart. But my current makes me want to write fanfic fandom is Project Blue Book. And so I thought, oh, I should just do that. I should turn this into a Blue Book page and just kind of try to dive back in to that fun, it's kind of like making a memory, and it's creative and artistic, and I think I need to stretch my graphic creativity this year. Maybe that's one of my goals. That'll be one of my goals for the front, is that I'm going to do more graphic things and not worry about it because I'm always worried it's going to be stupid. So I am not going to worry about it being stupid. I am going to get it done. And the other big goal that's got to go in here is that this month, this year, I am definitely 100% going to publish in some way, shape, or form my first fiction novel in a really long time. Fiction novel, is that redundant? Called Fanon. It's about fandom. 2 actors who get stuck living out fan fiction, which might sound a little familiar, but it may be inspired by, but it goes from there. But it's actually just quite inspired by my life as a fangirl and also the time I've spent with actors on set. So it's kind of both sides of that coin, as fandom from both the actor side and the fan side. So that is going to go in here as one of my big goals, that book is going to get published this year, and I hope that you're all going to get it and read it and love it. So here's hoping that this will not be the first of, like, the only video I put up this year, but I'm going to try to get back on the video bandwagon, and yeah, Supernatural planner. So if you're a planner freak, I'd love to hear about it. I would love to hear your ideas about how to, number one, how to actually use some of the pages in here and how to get past that fear of I'm going to mess it up, because I know some of you deal with that, and that would be really helpful to me because I I've had this now since Christmas, and I literally did a pen test in the back, and I still have yet to write one word in it because I'm like, once I do, there's no going back, which is silly because it's not like I'm going back anyway, right? It's not like I'm going to get a different one or something. Like, this is it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Happy New Year, everybody. I don't, can we say happy final supernatural year? That's not going to be happy. I know I'm not going to be happy about it, but we're definitely going to spend at least the first half of 2020 absolutely reliving, reloving, and celebrating all things supernatural. So stick around. I can't wait to talk to you again.